I ran it up with the same niggas, get that money and stay with the same niggas. I know that money can change, nigga, they don't look at you like you the same nigga. I just hope I can remain humble.
What's going, guys? Finest Gaming here, and today we're going to be showing you how to get just a little bit more to a lot more frames per second in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Now, there are a lot of guides on here, but what I've done is I've been looking at some other guides and gathered some information of what I know and what I've seen work from other guides that works with most people. And I've kind of taken all that information and I'm going to put it into a complete guide. Now, before I start the video, there will be certain sections that'll pop on the screen about now, where you can skip to wherever you want to go, and yeah. Also, this is going to be a pretty long video, so yeah. But anyways, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is go into your options, game settings, enable developer console. By default it will be on no. Change that to yes. Go to your keyboard and mouse, and by default it will be set to the tilde key, which is that squiggly line under your escape, but just bind it to something, and now you're just good to go. So the first thing you want to do is go to your video settings. These are my video settings because I like to have my game look a little good and my PC can actually run all this. So, whatever, I mean. But anyways, the lowest possible game settings, this is what you're going to want to have. Global shadow quality and these two are really what affect your frames. So those are the ones that you're gonna want to have disabled. These three you're gonna want to have disabled no matter what. Multi-core rendering's always gonna have to be enabled, but yeah, I'm not going to have that set up. But yeah, anyways, those are the in-game settings. That was pretty brief and quick. So anyways, let's get straight to the next step. So the next step of boosting FPS is your set launch options, and this one can boost your FPS about 30 or 40, so it can make a pretty big difference, and overall it's just useful. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go into your Counter-Strike Global Offensive tab, right click, properties, and you're going to want to go to set launch options. And whenever if the first time you open this, it'll be blank. But anyways, I'm going to pop up a notepad on the screen, and these are going to be the launch options you're going to put in. So these right here, the dashes, and the extras, this you don't have to put in, but if you run windowed mode, or if you have a certain custom text, these can be useful. But these are going to be the ones that'll pretty much be guaranteed to boost your frames. And if you don't know how to make an auto exec, just look up a quick video on it, especially because it's really useful. So yeah. Also, if you don't know how to get your threads, I can just show you that real quick. So just go into your task manager by holding Control Shift Escape on your keyboard. Go into Performance, CPU, and over here it'll say cores and logical processors, and whatever number this is how many cores you have, which is equivalent to threads. But anyways, if you kind of want to read through to see what these commands do, just pause the video, But anyways, I'll be right back in the next step. So the next step to boosting your FPS is to upgrade your graphics drivers. So most of the time you're gonna have either Nvidia or AMD graphics drivers. You may have Intel integrated graphics, but most of y'all are gonna just have Nvidia or AMD. So here's what you're gonna do. If you have an Nvidia driver, you're going to want to go to the Nvidia Drivers website. If you have a Geforce graphics card, go onto the Geforce page. However, if you don't, just type in Nvidia Drivers in the search page, and it'll be right here, and you can download just a standard driver. But anyways, if you have a Geforce driver, which you can figure that out just by going to your device manager and going into display adapters, and it'll say Geforce. So yeah, and you just want to download this tool called the Geforce Experience. It'll pop up on your desktop, and you're going to want to open it, and it'll notify you when you get a latest driver, and you just want to install it. Or you can search for a driver manually. So, pretty basic. And then here's the AMD one. So for those of y'all running AMD, you're just gonna download the tool. It'll install. It'll automatically detect the driver and install a new one. And I think there's a software you can install. I'm not 100% sure because I've never had an AMD driver or graphics card rather. So yeah. Anyways, this just makes sure that your graphics card is running on the latest software. It's up to date. It's not lacking in anything. So yeah. Anyways, let's get to the next step. Okay, for the next step, you're going to want to go to this website. I'll leave a link in the description. And you're going to want to go down over here and where it says download, you want to press download. I've already installed it, but anyways, basically what this is a Unpark CPU application, and basically what this is like in earlier versions of Windows like 7 and Vista. There's this thing called CPU parking, and you can look all into this. I don't know too much about it, but yeah. Anyways, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to figure out more about CPU parking. Basically, it's a really trashy thing, limits stuff, don't want it. So you just want to go into the folder that you install, Unpark CPU, launch the exec. You're going to hit check status, and this can take a while, so I'll be right back as soon as it loads. So basically, I forgot to show the part and record it because OBS is dumb. So basically, all you're going to want to do is once it shows up, you're just going to want to highlight the two cores that pop up. The status will probably be part, but anyways, you're just going to want to press the button that says Unparked All and highlight them. Wait for it to load and you should be good. So sorry for that inconvenience and hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Okay guys, for the next step we're going to be changing some Windows options. So anyways, here's what you're going to do. You're going to want to go into your search bar and type System, and you're going to see it over here in the control panel. You want to go to Advanced System Settings, under Performance, and you want to hit Adjust for best performance. Now, in Custom, I have all of this unchecked except show thumbnails instead of icons, because since I do YouTube videos and stuff, as you can see, I can see like what videos is which, and it doesn't make that big of a difference. So yeah, that could be useful, but that can help quite a bit. So the next part about it is you're going to want to go into power options, and you're going to want to check this to high performance. Now it may be in additional plans, so it may be just under here. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is go into the search bar once again and type services, and you want to scroll down until it goes into Windows search, and this is just a bunch of information related to what you've searched and stuff. Pretty pointless, so you're just going to want to right click it, properties, startup type disabled, and press OK. And then after you've done that, after this is going to be a very important and crucial part, so make sure to stick around for this. And anyways, let's be to the next part and for the finale. Okay, for the final step, this part is very crucial. Like I said earlier, this gave me up to a 50 frames per second boost. So anyways, you're just going to right click on your Windows logo and go into Device Manager. Go to Display Adapters, Nvidia Geforce GT730, or whatever display adapter you have, double click it. Go to Details, Device Description, and change it to Hardware IDs. Just set that off to the side for now, and you just want to keep that. You just want to pay attention to the first one and keep it at Hardware IDs. Next, you're going to hold Windows and R and type in regedit. Hit yes, and this will open the registry editor. And under the registry, you're going to go to HKey local machine, system, and then you're going to go to current control sets, enum, PCI, and here's where this number is needed. So you just want to go to this row right here, and as you can see, the number is 10D is 1287 here. Wait. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, because this one's 1287, this one's 1287, 3E56, 356. And under this one, you're going to go to just random number and device parameters, and then interrupt management. And I've already done this step, but I guess I'll do it again. So I'll just do it again just for the sake. And you're so right click and hit new key, and you want to do message signal here. If I can spell interrupt properties. Is that even what I had? I don't even remember. Shit. I'll be right back just to make sure I didn't fuck it up. It turns out I did have it right, which is painful. But anyways, once you make this, you're going to go to here and right click, dword 32-bit value. You want to type MSI supported, and then you're going to double click it and change the value to 1. Basically what this does is allows your graphics card and your CPU to operate more coordinated, and it helps a lot. Like, this massively improved my FPS. So anyways, what you do is you're just going to exit out and restart your PC, and then I'm going to show you the kind of FPS I get in game, and you can kind of compare it to my other recordings, so be right back. Okay guys, so we're back, And I'm just going to run my unpark exec. And here, let me see how many. We're getting about 120 frames.
We will make them cry.
Here, let me see this. And these are the current settings that I'm running. And currently we're getting at about 120 frames per second. So, and I used to get around 80. So, anyways, this didn't make that big of a difference. When I'm recording is when I see the biggest difference, obviously. Because right now I'm getting 120 while recording. But if I wasn't, I'd be getting about 140, 160. So that's why you can't really see that big of the difference right now. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this FPS guide helped you. Anyways, once again, hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya.